It was an eye-opener for me that there are so many creative people who really care about the future and want to make it better.
It's making the future. It's not just about doing historical stuff, but it's finding ways to make it now and to give it a legacy.
It was a way to kind of connect with people, and I always look forward to every session.
It was almost a celebration of what was possible.
The first thing I saw was the women in the archives work between Making the Future and the Nerve Centre and Prony and all the different partners. And I thought, okay, women in the archives, what does that mean? I'd never been in Prony. But going to there and seeing the vision that Making the Future had to make these archives accessible to people and to do more than that, but to make people feel that they owned them.
I think it was kind of almost like a bit of therapy in a way, because you're stuck in your house. It was maybe 2 sessions a week. In between, you got to be a bit creative.
The act of creating and the act of writing or collaborating or drawing seemed to draw out something that said, it's not bad. There is, the future's better.
Even that term, making the future, the idea of using future technology in the space and doing 360-degree filmmaking and using immersive technology in those areas, it is moving things forward and moving things into the future. I was interested to see how Making the Future was going to bring people together.
Oh my God, it was just amazing. And then what you got was their stories as well. So we'd sit around when we were having coffee and we'd talk about our stories too.
Well, the good thing about it being online and Zoom was that there were people from all over the place. So I know that all the projects were open to people from Northern Ireland and the border counties as well.
You were getting professional people, you were getting people who were students, maybe people who were unemployed, people who weren't working because of disability, such a range of different people from different backgrounds. It was a great opportunity to be part of that group.
I never thought that we'd be collaborating like that. So that happened many times during the course of the different experiences I've had on this.
And I mean, that's what I'm saying about the Prony stuff changing my life. I started doing the courses and stuff with Prony and really, really just thought, this is my place, this is my niche.
The postcards actually was one of 3 projects I did, so I did 2 more with Making the Futures, one with Prony and another one with the Linen Hall, so kind of got a bit addicted to different things.
I didn't know what any of those people's backgrounds were. We were just drawn together with this common love that we put into that song together. And we didn't ask anybody questions about where they came from. It just, everybody gave, and that was great.
Well, what New Parameters does is, it took me out of the groove of working on my own to working collaboratively with a group of other people.
And that was just amazing, an amazing thing. It was eye-opening. It was life-changing. I mean, that sounds like an exaggeration, but it actually really was.
And the fact that the collection now has been taken by Museums NI, it's in their archives and can be referred to in the future. I think it's really important. It was an important piece of work.
I never thought that my work would be in, the Ulster Museum, never mind somewhere else. When we went to the opening, one of the curators who was talking to us before we went up to view our work said that now that this work is here, it's kind of in the museum archive forever. So, then that kind of blew my mind a little bit.
I kind of went from being on one side of Prony to being involved more on the other side. So that's what I mean about saying life-changing. Everything's just changed so completely from working with Making in the Future and the girls there and doing stuff with Prony. Everything's just changed.
I mean, the process was wonderful to be part of that journey, but also the outcome, to see the bodywork that was produced, and then for it to be taken by Museums NI, and it's there now for history and for posterity.
Reflecting on my own family and some of the things that annoyed me about this place growing up also helped me to understand some of the things that I value about this place.
It can be done, and Making the Future does do it. They're amazing. It's been an amazing thing.
I would have to say that almost every one of the different things that I did during Making the Future ended up unintentionally on a hopeful, positive note.